Hello, this is a long-term review of the Pulsar Xlite V2 Mini. I got this mouse in May, so I have about 5 months of usage with this so far. First, let's talk about the shape of this mouse. This is an ergo-shaped mouse, and to me it was the first of its kind I used. During these past months of using it, I slowly began to really like it. My hand size is 17.5 centimeters long and 10.5 centimeters wide, and I feel that I can get a good consistent claw grip with the mouse. The shape might not be the perfect fit for everyone, since not everyone likes the ergo-shaped mouse, but for me it just fits like a glove. This mouse is using the Pulsar 3370 sensor, which is kinda like the most seen sensor on today's wireless mice. It is slowly becoming outdated since every other mice is coming out with the 3395 sensor. But trust me, if you get a mouse with the 3370, you won't be disappointed, you won't miss any flicks in game because you don't have the newest sensor. It is good. During these past months, I've had no issues with the sensor and no spinouts or anything. So yeah, it is good. The program, which must be used to change the DPI on this mouse since it has no button to do that, is really good, really simple and intuitive. You can also change the polling rate and the debounce time and set some macros on the program. What I recommend you to do is set the debounce time to 0 milliseconds. I had mine set to 0 milliseconds from the start of using this mouse and I have had no problems with it. Then about the clicks of this mouse. As main switches, it is using the KLGM8, which are really tactile, crispy and durable switch that I like really much. And for the first 2 months I had no problems with the pre or post travel, but after the 2 months some post and pre travel started appearing on the mouse. It was most prevalent after switching to this mouse from another mouse. It doesn't render the mouse useless by any means, but it is kinda annoying. It takes like 15 minutes to get used to the switch feeling, so I might try to open this up and put some tape between the rod and the switch to try to fix the pre-travel. It doesn't make this mouse bad by any means, but it is still the main issue I have with the mouse. Also, the side buttons could be better. They are not bad, they work, but they're kinda mushy and cheap feeling. I believe they are using the dot switches for the side buttons, which are usually not the best kind of switch to use on computer mice. I heard that they changed the switch type on the new X2, which is really good. Then, about the scroll wheel. This is one of the main reasons I love using this mouse. It is silent, really smooth, and feels like a cat is purring under your finger when you scroll it. The mouse wheel click is also properly stiff, which I like so I won't accidentally ping something while I tap strafe in Apex Legends. The stock skates of this mouse are really good. They are solid PTFE feet and you should not need to change them. I tried some corporate skates on this one before I switched to the glass skates and I had some really bad problems with them. The middle sensor ring skate was too high, it did not fit properly and on some mousepad surfaces caused some scratching. It was really bad. But super glides feel really nice on this one. I have been using these for 6 weeks now and I've just now starting to notice a bit of slowing down due to the oleophobic coating wearing off, which will happen in super glides. But yeah, that is the subject of another video. If you don't want to use glass skates, just stick to the stock skates, and if you somehow are able to wear them out, Pulsar also sells them separately for little money, so you can purchase another pair of those. The coating of this mouse is alright, and surprisingly I have not been able to turn this white mouse to yellow in 5 months, which is really surprising. It usually happens really quickly. During the sweatiest months in summer, I used some corporate grips on this mouse since the surface can feel a little bit slippery while my hand is sweaty. But during September, no problems. The holes of this mouse do not bother me much. The most annoying hole cluster is on the upper right corner of this mouse where my ring finger rests. But if the mouse needs to have holes, the pill shape of this mouse is really good. So, conclusions. All in all, the Pulsar Xlite V2 Mini, even after 5 months, is a really good product with little flaws. There has not been any extra creaking or flexing due to usage, so the build quality is really good. There are some issues with the clicks of this mouse, but those do not make this mouse bad by any means. They just need some slight adjustments to be perfect. So this is a mouse that I can definitely recommend to anyone wanting to try an Ergo wireless ultralight mouse with a really smooth scroll wheel. So that is it for the video. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my content in the future, and have a great week and goodbye.